Either way, how did you end up in Leonis anyway?
Now I think about it, you never told us.
So you're interested in my mysterious past, are you?
No, not really.
Me neither. I just realized you never told us.
Well, perhaps it's time I let you in on the story.
I'm really not all that interested.
It's no use. Clearly she wants to tell us.
A long time ago, in a land far away, I had left my village behind and went on a journey to find my place to serve in the world. I was a mighty warrior at the time, cutting down fiends with my trusty dagger.
Huh? What are you going on about?
She's just making it up as she goes along. I knew we shouldn't have asked.
So there you are.
Huh? What's going on?
Don't let her escape!
I think you have me confused for someone else.
Don't play dumb with me. I know who you are, you bloodthirsty killer.
A killer? But I'm just little old me, little Leela.
Little Lola, you say? A fake name if I've ever heard one.
That's the 2,651st time! This time they got my name wrong and called me a killer to boot? People like you really rile me up. I'll teach you to show me some respect.
So, now you show your true colors. All right, men, show this monster no mercy!
So, in other words, you got all worked up because they messed up your name.
Are you sure you're not exaggerating a bit?
Exaggerating?
You fought only with a dagger back then?
You bet I did. What's it to you?
Okay, so how did you end up becoming a spellblade?
That's... well, it's a long story.
A long story?
A long story is a long story. A story that's long. So stop interrupting me and listen already. I'm getting to the best part.
The best part?
Right. So they captured me and took me back to their manse, where I heard something shocking.
You were captured after all that?
Lord Torex, we've apprehended that bloodthirsty killer.
You've done well today, Grosso.
Who's this old geezer?
Again you play the fool. Everyone knows Lord Torex, the wealthiest man in the region.
He's that famous, huh?
Zarel, it would seem that we no longer need your services as a sellsword.
Spares me some trouble, I guess.
You guys are making no sense. Can someone tell me what's going on?
A mysterious letter was delivered to this mansion. Written on it was a threat. Lord Torex is a dead man, it said.
A death threat?
Gigant, do explain.
Very well.
And who are you?
My name is Jagat. I have served the Master faithfully for some 5 years now. The letter showed up on our doorstep yesterday at dawn.
Just sitting there on the doorstep, huh? That's not much of a lead, then.
Who needs leads when it is but clear as day? Sorrel, lock this insolent girl up. Be a good sellsword and don't let her out of your sight. Understood?
What? You want me to do that?
Grosso is captain of security in these parts. You'll do as he orders.
If you say so. But what if she really isn't the killer?
You would suggest the true villain is still out there?
All I'm saying is that if so, will Grosso be able to protect you on his own?
A touching concern, but there is no need to fear. I plan to lock myself in my treasure vault.
In your treasure vault, you say?
Just so. It's the safest, most secure chamber in all my manse. If I lock it from the inside, none can breach it. I spared no expense on security. After all, it houses my invaluable sculpture collection.
Brilliant, Lord Torex. Truly your ingenuity knows no bounds.
Talk about creepy.
Clearly, my collection is too challenging for those of simple tastes. These sculptures of terrible beasts were wrought by the hands of the late genius, Master Garcelle. Each is a masterwork appraised at over 10 billion gil apiece.
10 billion gil?
This chamber has no windows, and the door is sturdy and solid.
So, you're gonna spend the night in here with these statues?
Indeed I am. You burn with envy, do you not?
I'm getting nightmares just thinking about it.
Sorrel, I leave the girl to you.
More creepy sculptures. Think these are worth a fortune, too?
Beats me.
So, do you think I sent the death threat, too?
If one were to leave a letter like that and go skulking around the estate, it'd only be a matter of time before you were captured and brought in.
You think I planned this? As a way to sneak into the mansion?
It all adds up, at least. And yet,
Yet?
Grosso's been showing up here for a while now, always trying to curry favor with Lord Torex. But not me. They only hired me for protection after they found the letter.
So now they've really tightened security.
Which leads to the question, what sort of idiot would go out of their way to send out a letter just to increase security and get themselves caught?
Wait, are you calling me up? Anyway, so you think that someone else sent the letter?
Who can say? Have a seat. Sorry to say, but this is where you'll be spending the night.
Is that Lord Torex fellow really going to be safe in there?
Worried about him, are you?
Hey, let's say we team up and find the real culprit.
Forget it. My policy is not to get involved when I don't have to. I follow my orders, that and nothing more. Now have a seat. I said wake up!
Just a few more minutes.
We've been attacked by monsters!
How did these things get inside the mansion?
Who knows? They just appeared out of nowhere.
And the door to this room?
It's locked. Tightly at that.
So, they just appeared inside a locked room? But how?
We can worry about that after. Now, we fight!
I'm awfully worried about the Master.
Me too. Once we've taken out all these fiends, we'll go check on Lord Torex.
What the... Why, this is...
Did you find something?
Well, kind of.
I fear for Lord Torex. Let's move.
Yeah, we should hurry.
Where are you going? It's this way.
Where does this lead?
It's a dead end. Nothing there but the Butler Jigot's chambers.
I see.
Not again. Did they break in through a window? Or perhaps...
We need to save Lord Torex.
Right. We'll have to fight our way to him. Grosso, is Lord Torex unharmed?
Indeed. I just knocked on the door, and was relieved to hear a knock back.
So we made it in time.
I knew it. You were behind this all along, weren't you? You'll pay for this!
Help! Someone help!
Lord Torex?
They're going to eat me alive!
Curses! It's locked from the inside!
Isn't there a master key?
Whatever is the matter?
You're the butler, right? Do you have the master key?
I fear there is none.
Why? There's always a master key.
Lord Torex is a very cautious man. He insisted that only one key grant access to this chamber, and that he carry the key on his person at all times.
But we have to get in somehow.
Lend me your strength, everyone! We'll force our way in!
Do be careful, yes? This door is trapped. Attempt to force it open, and there's no telling what will happen.
We don't have time to worry about that!
Heavens have mercy!
The sound.
It's an alarm. The trap appears to have been triggered.
There are no windows. The chamber's completely sealed.
Ridiculous. Then how could these monsters get in?
We were too late.
It can't be. Master.
Damn these fiends! This room was supposed to be impenetrable! I was standing guard here all along! I didn't even blink! And still... How? How could this happen?
We can worry about that after these monsters are dealt with.
You can say that again. Besides, I've already figured it all out.
You mean to say you know where the monsters came from? Preposterous!
Actually, it's quite simple.
Enough! Here they come! That was a tough one.
In any case, Tiny Tina, you claim to know the truth behind this incident?
That's 2,652 times. And that one wasn't even close. A needle. I knew it. It's all coming together now.
A needle?
Tell me, what's next door to this room? There's another room on the other side of this wall, right? Shall I wager a guess? It's your room, isn't it, Jigot?
Answer the question.
Indeed, it is.
I thought so.
Thought what exactly?
I noticed this in the room I was being held in too. Take a nice, careful look. There's a tiny hole in the wall.
Hole? You mean this little slit you couldn't even stick a finger through?
That's right.
Certainly, it's a bit suspicious and out of the ordinary, but...
Are you saying the monsters somehow got in through this hole?
Oh, it's possible the monsters made it when they attacked.
The monsters didn't get into the room. They were here all along.
Wait, you don't mean...
Right. Disguised as sculptures.
Inconceivable.
Zero, I've got a favor to ask you. Lend me your ear for a moment.
What is it?
Psst, psst, psst. I'm counting on you.
Got it.
What did you ask of her?
Before we worry about that, who takes care of the potions and salves in this mansion?
Why, that would be Jigot.
Is that true?
It is indeed.
I found it. It was just as you said. I searched Jigot's room and found a narrow tube and a stock of gold needles hidden away.
I knew it.
Explain yourself! What is the meaning of all this?
Somehow, monsters got into the room where I was being held in too, even though the door was locked.
What?
After we defeated them, I searched the bodies and found these gold needles sticking out of them.
Gold needles?
That's when I noticed the hole in the wall.
The same as this treasure vault.
That's right. And Jigot's room neighbors both chambers. You understand now, don't you? Jigot fired the gold needles through the holes in the walls like blow darts, releasing the monsters from their petrified state.
Now that you mention it... Just a few days ago, Lord Torex had expressed his joy at the collection of exquisite monster carvings Jiggot had procured for him.
Well, what do you have to say for yourself?
It appears my game is up.
Aha! So you confess! I knew all along it was you!
Huh?
That settles it! I'm going to smash every last one of these creepy things!
What? What do you think you're doing? I won't let you touch those works of art!
Works of art?
Out of my way, or I'll cut you down!
Come no closer! If you do, I'll...
There's a needle in his hand. No. Stop!
Do that, and you'll end up dead yourself!
Stay strong!
Why would you save me? I tried to frame you with a crime.
That doesn't matter now. There isn't a single life in this world that can just be thrown away. So tell us, why did you do all this?
My father was a master sculptor. This vile man, Lord Torex, commissioned from him a series of monster sculptures for his manse. Carving masterpiece after masterpiece, Father toiled for 5 years without taking on any other work. That whole time, he never saw a single gill for his efforts, and had to go into debt just to put food on our table. He trusted Lord Torex's words, believing that upon being paid, he could still live a normal life even after settling his debts. And yet, when Father's final masterwork was complete, Lord Torex informed him of one last condition.
A condition?
He made Father swear he would never sculpt again.
What? But why?
If he continued to sculpt similar works, the ones he made for Lord Torex would no longer be unique and would lose their value. And so Lord Torex commanded that he abandon his craft for good.
What a despicable man.
Father was just a starving artist and had no choice but to submit to this demand. Yet even still, this monster refused to trust him. And so he crippled Father's fingers, that he could never sculpt again.
Good heavens.
And what became of your father after that?
Bereft of his passion, he turned to drink, wasting away his days until he died. Stricken with grief, Mother soon joined him.
And so you approached Lord Torex and became his faithful butler, all so you could protect the sculptures and plot to avenge your father one day. And with that, the curtain came to a close on that little murder mystery.
Wow. That was not the story I was expecting.
I'm pretty sure you exaggerated some of the details, but even still, that's some impressive sleuthing work.
Not bad, huh?
And so, what happened to that Jiggot fellow?
He may have had his reasons, but he did what he did after all. Anyhow, he accepted his fate and promised that he'd atone for his crimes.
That's good to hear, I suppose. Still, I never would have figured you to have that sort of talent.
You can say that again. Great detective, little Leela. Sounds like a joke.
Well, you know what they say, right? The smart hawk hides its beak.
You mean its talons?
Wait up! Where are you going?
To sleep. Where else?
We've got a long day ahead of us tomorrow.
I'm just getting started.
What?
You mean there's more?
That was just the first one. Little Leela's legend begins. There's also Little Leela longs for home. Little Leela finds love. Little Leela's big battle. And don't forget Little Leela and the lost chocobo.
You must be kidding.
Save your stories for another day. Who knows? Maybe we'll be in the mood to listen.